I got a Druid, sorry for the slow start. Druids are pretty difficult because they have like combo, Lotheb, Big Game Hunter, a lot of scary stuff, but basically just like their minions are hard to AoE down from Flame Strike, so you really have to set up for it. We have the Sheep that will help us set up for it. He didn't have like the Shade that would get out of control, that's usually a problem. We have all our secrets, that's lovely. This one's going to be guaranteed duplicate. Because we only have two duplicate, we only have one ice block, so our only other secret left is a duplicate, so we don't have to arm one right now. And we don't need the ice block, so I'll spend the 3 mana intellecting. Okay, so 1 talent's down. We're totally fine with this because we have all these secrets anyways. So we're kind of happy he silenced that rather than, say, our Acolyte or our Sylvanas or our Doomsayer. So we're really happy to see this. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. Okay, so we're going to duplicate here. And we could just freeze him, and then he'd have to use something to finish us off, but then that he could just ignore them and go face, and we can't really punish him. Well, we can sheep this next turn. Okay, I think this is the best way to do it. This kind of makes him think we have like a Flame Strike or AoE clear, and he's like more incentivized to trade them in. But yeah, since he only has 5 damage, he has to use one more thing. So we'll probably see just like a swipe, and but he doesn't want to swipe here either. He wants to put stuff on the board. So I only have 1 Frost Nova and 1 Doomsayer in the deck, so I would like to save this for Doomsayer, especially since he already used 1 Keeper. Okay, he's swiping. But I could do something like, I could Frost Nova and just set up the Sheep, and that means any minion he plays will also take the 2 damage, unless he were to... But yeah, it's not going to happen. This is fine, though. Druids tend to have, let's put it here. Druids tend to play Black Knight, yeah, so... We'll save this until we can taunt too, and it'll be hard for him to Black Knight. Or we can taunt like Sylvanas, which doesn't have to worry about Black Knight really. Okay, second Keeper down, that's good to see. Our Doomsayer's not invincible though, because of this mana he could do like Swipe Wrath, or like Force of Nature Hero Power in 1 more mana. Looks like we'll just... Water Elemental's like the best minion we could play here. And there's no real point in saving it. I really like locking out his hero power here. So he's going to be frozen. So he's frozen this turn because he attacked into it, and then we have the potential to freeze him again next turn. So to deal with this, he could like Force of Nature right into it. Swipe number 2, of course. No real good options though. So he'd Recombobulator and this, and he's doing mana. Doesn't necessarily mean he's a Mill Druid though. Just playing right into the Flame Strike. I could delay the Flame Strike a turn. It's always dangerous because of Lotheb, but it doesn't really let us do anything. If we were to Frost Nova, we'd have 6 more mana, so all we could do is like duplicate, which isn't that exciting. The Flame Strike doesn't let us do anything either, though. It just kills, like, some small guys and a medium guy. But I think we'll do it. Oh, one of the nice things, too, is this deck runs 2 Flame Strikes. And, I don't have it in hand, but once I do draw it, he won't be expecting it, basically. He's going to start playing into the second Flame Strike, or not respecting the second Flame Strike, basically. And I have some time, so I have a Nova turn. Maybe I can sheep some stuff down. I'm probably just going to slam Rag, though. Yeah, this is a good Rag turn. Now, so here's a turn where I can consider Sun Furying. I don't want to get Rag Black Knighted, but maybe I can Sun Fury this. That way, whatever attacks into it gets frozen. If he does have Black Knight, though, this is it's weak to Black Knight and Big Game Hunter, because he can do both those in the same turn, and I'll be left with only this guy. I think we're willing to take that risk, though. The only other option, though, is to set up the duplicate first. I could draw some cards, but I really like the idea of Rag just sniping this. So we'll taunt this guy. Okay, got it. Really hoping he doesn't have Black Knight, Big Game Hunter combo. That'd be sick. He can't even force a nature clear because he can't use the 2 hero power to kill this. One swipe is down, he can't double swipe. Yeah, they all play Big Game Hunter, so I wouldn't be surprised if he starts with the big... Okay. So no Black Knight, Big Game Hunter, so we're already happy. Usually the way this game goes, though, you don't have the board. They have the board the whole time, and you're like struggling to survive and set up some sort of swing turn with Flame Strike and Molten Giants and even Frost Nova Doomsayer. Usually they're ahead the whole time, and you're like just dancing out of combo range with your Ice Block and your heals. Okay, so he did swipe. Just to spend his mana, or he thought we sell duplicate? I don't know why he swiped. Because it doesn't matter too much. We don't really want to heal because of this. Explosive Shoot's kind of bad because he can't really kill this, because I'm freezing him. So we'll just do this. We'll probably do Antonidas Nova next turn. Yeah, so he got his Wild Growth late, or else we'd be behind this whole time. He could still Black Knight, yeah. Maybe I should have made the read that since he swiped the weak guy, not that he could have killed the Water Elemental. That could have been a tell that he had Black Knight. I don't know, did it just come off the top? Probably. Looks like our Archmage Frost Nova plan is still going to be good. So the way he kills our Archmage now, after he's already used 2 swipes, would be something involving Force of Nature and Wrath, probably. Or just Force of Nature hero power. We don't have to, we could Molten Giant. But like I said, he's going to have trouble killing this. I guess if he Force of Nature hero powers it, he's dead next turn. Because he'll be at 9. He'll be at 10, but I have 9, 10, 11. I'm pretty sure we got him, but he had those Grove Tenders in his deck. He could have anything. He could have like the Tree of Life here. Alright. I don't think he's got it. Okay. Looks like he can kill it. Now he can kill it without taking the damage, which is nice. If he... We'll see, maybe he gets greedy. No. So I'm 1 damage off lethal. I have 12, 13. It's interesting. It's unfortunate. But he did just use one of his combos, so he should be okay. So if I Molten Giant, I'd be really tempted to Frostbolt that, but then I'd have 3 mana, which all I could do with is... I guess I could Frostbolt that too. The other play is just to Sheet Ping to kill that, to kill that, weaken that, and then I'd have... then I could do the Molten Giant, or I could Frostbolt and do a Water Elemental. Molten Giant Frostbolt feels really, really wasteful, but it does set up lethal. And even though it looks like I'm dominating this game, they can turn it around really quick, because he's already threatening Ice Block Pop again, if I don't do this. You'd be surprised how easily a Druid can come back when you're... or how much trouble you have when your hand is full of these creatures, but you just can't stop them from building this board that just kills you with combo. So his Big Game Hunter's down, is one of his combos down. The only way he can kill this now without the swipes is another Force of Nature, and a Wrath, or Force of Nature, or Savage Roar. Ooh, can't really steal that with Sylvanas because we left that up. But I think we can do something with this sheep. Like, we pop the sheep, we kill both of them, and then that lets us just play the Sylvanas out, which is fine at this point. The other option would just be the Belcher, and his Big Game Hunter's down. But, actually, maybe, yeah, we do that, because technically he can pop our block. Wow, that's at 1 HP. Now I really want to taunt up. Let's protect that a bit from dies to onlys. Wrath is all he has left. He's out of keepers, he's out of swipes. And we can bounce back a little bit if he does pop our block. Oh man, these Ancient Wars are brutal. I guess we could Fireball Ping and trade. And then we could play our second guy. Is there a way to kill in this turn? I don't think so. But we do get the Giant hidden, which is great. And now we can freely heal back up with either of our heals. We have both our heals, so we should be okay. Usually at this stage of the game, you're thinking, if they Force a Nature combo, can I clear the... Like, if you have Ice Block and Alex and Healbot, it's still not enough, because if they were to Force a Nature, but if their board was better than yours, I'm in this situation, that's not going to happen. But say he had only the Grove Tender on board and I had nothing, then I couldn't reliably heal up, because he could just kill me the next turn. But you put yourself in a position where they ignore your board and go face, and then you heal up and you have a better board. You clear their board and you heal up and you stabilize. So it looks like it's going to happen. I mean, he's dead if he does it, so he has to trade. Yes, he has a better board now. He's already used Black Knight, but yeah, is very efficient creatures. He's already used both his Ancient of Wars, though, so to come back he'd have to, like, Scenarios here, probably. He's forced to do that. Lotheb, little late. See, now our board's not very good. But we could just ignore it and play Sylvanas, I believe. And then we'll Alex, should he ever pop our block. But you can see how if we didn't draw those cheap Molten Giants, we would have maybe lost this game. The Molten Giants are our tool to come back from like his lead that they usually get from Wild Growth or Innervate. You can kind of punish them by dropping a Molten Giant and taunting it up, or 2 Molten Giants taunting it up, duplicating them, stuff like that. That's how you catch up on mana, because like all our stuff is super expensive. Like our Flame Strike is super expensive, our creatures are super expensive, so we'll be behind basically the whole game until we draw Molten Giants. Or we could always do something cool with Antonidas like we did. See, I don't know what just happened, but see, we're not winning. Okay, there. Alright. Yeah, Druid's pretty difficult. You saw how, even at the end there, it seemed like I was ahead the whole time, he could still make a comeback, but yeah, so it goes.